So now we're going to talk about SWOT analysis. I'd like you to do a SWOT analysis for your project. And a SWOT analysis is a business making tool for organizations. And it talks about what your strengths and weaknesses are today and what the opportunities and threats that you see on the horizon coming up for you. And I think this is so important because it's really reflecting on or putting your mind to what you do well, what your organization does well, or what your project does well, and what you don't do so well right now. But it also, those are internal things that you can control, your strengths and your weaknesses. And the opportunities and threats are external factors that you cannot control, but might give you a boost or might be something you have to deal with externally. So reflection or introspection is always important, and I think a lot of times we don't take enough time to do that, but we can really learn things from it. So that's why this tool is so important, and this is why I would love for you to do one of these for your project. I also think that doing that reflection, but also analyzing what it tells you. And once you analyze what it tells you, then you can create a course of action. That's why this is a decision-making tool. Okay, so the SWOT analysis is set up into 4 quadrants. At the top, there is strengths and weaknesses. So in the strengths quadrant, these are positive attributes that you have, your organization has. It's internal, you have control. So think to yourself, what do you do well? What special advantages do you have inside your organization? It might be people you work with, it might be your location. How do you differentiate your project from others? What is your unique selling point? What do you do the best that others do not do? In the next quadrant on the top is your weaknesses. These are negative. These are internal. You have control over them. So what can you work on? Or what are you working on? What aspects are holding you back from achieving your goal? What causes comments or complaints from your stakeholders? And just what do you think you can do to make your project better? In the bottom quadrants, these are opportunities and threats. So the first one is opportunities. These are positive. These are external. You do not have any control over these. So are there any activities going on in your community that you can join or be a part of or take advantage of? Are there any educational opportunities maybe that you could learn some new skills or somebody in your organization can learn new skills? Is there any new technology that you might be able to take advantage of or use for your project? Are there any people outside that can help you with your project? Those are all great opportunities. And then in the next quadrant, it's threats. These are negative. These are probably not going to help your project. They're external. You don't have any control. So is there anything outside your control that might take up time or interfere with your goal? Is there anything in your community right now that might make your goal harder to achieve? Are there people that might stand in your project's way? And is there something else that might be hard to figure out that will stand in your way? A good thing to think about is there anything in government, political, or economic, or social, or technological that is out there somewhere outside of you that will affect your project? All right, so once you have put all the bullet points in your quadrants, I think you've got this completed SWOT analysis, and now you need to ask the following questions and help you gain some insight into what you learned. So the 4 questions are: how can you use your strengths to overcome your weaknesses? How can you use your strengths to take advantage of your opportunities? How can you address your weaknesses to be able to take advantage of your opportunities? And how can you take advantage of your opportunities to make you less vulnerable to the threats that are coming from outside? So I'm super excited for you to do a SWOT analysis and to see what you come up with. I think it's super important for your project, and hopefully that you get some great insight from it. And if you want to join the community, as always, you can go to projectwonder.org. Thank you.